Okay, hello everyone, Mousley here, and tonight rather, I have a special video for you. We are going to be doing something for the new moon in Taurus, which is tonight. As you can see, it is literally night or right at twilight. So, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So, first of all, welcome to my altar space. Yes, it's dark. No, I'm not turning on the light. That ruins the vibes. What all are we going to be working with / doing? So, I've got my little creativity candle. This is from a local shop. Well, not really local. It's about 2 hours away from me. But I go there sometimes. So this is my little creativity candle. You can use anything that you want. I'm just showcasing what I'm doing tonight. I've got a fast lit candle that I'm also going to be lighting. What moved? Something moved. Okay. But I've got like a fast lit candle that I'm also going to be lighting with some other intentions. It's got the it's just a standard black candle, and it comes with like different numbers and intentions written on the glass. But I'm just going to use it for the intention of drawing money, and because the new moon is a good time for money drawing / also banishing. And black is a good color for banishing, so that's what I'm going to be using that for. I also have with me here a green candle. It looks black. It is not black. It is green. And I'm going to be using this to light also for money and for Taurus energy. So, first and foremost, wait, scratch that, reverse it. I've got some ingredients here. We've got coffee. These are the Sightseer coffee beans. I got these from the World Market because I liked the art. The art's sick, come on. Plus it's a woman-owned brand, so I'm gonna support people who are ethical and sustainable. So I also have some tea here. It's got the butterfly pea flower in it. I believe apple, strawberry, and I can't tell you what else. It's just a random mix. And some dried eggshells. I dried these myself. I put them in our oven. Not for long, but they sound like ceramic when you use them. Like when you move them together, it sounds like ceramic. Anyway, so let me explain. Eggshells are good for protection because they protect the yolk / chick inside of the egg. But I also hearken them to new possibilities. Because when you break an eggshell, you get a yolk or you get a chicken. A chicken comes out of the eggshell. So you have the potential there for new possibilities. Coffee is also associated with protection, but it's also, if I can speak, that'd be nice. But coffee is also used for its caffeine purposes, which is to help boost. So we're going to be adding that to my little ingredient entourage to help with this spell. Usually I don't really, so a lot of my stuff that I do is very intuitive. I just do whatever the hell feels right to me. So this little mix here, it's kind of beautiful, at least in my regards. I think that it's really pretty. So I just kind of, I'll show you. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and light my little black candle. Come on. There we go. And I got this. It's a rechargeable. Let me not laser you. It's a rechargeable little lighter. I like it. It does kind of have its challenges though, especially like for what I like to do. I will, I'm just lighting my creativity candle, but I like to burn the bottom of these chime candles, and I'll place them in a little bowl. And it's difficult to do that with plasma, laser, whatever. So, anyway, I'm gonna do that right now. Woo! I'm not gonna do that right now. We've got another thing to do. Now, I may not do this on camera. I might just do it off camera. I'm just gonna set some stuff up and then do it off camera because I need to be in the moment to focus. But let me explain. So, I have a little... God, what's the animal? Porcupine. A little porcupine quill here. I got this from a curio shop, but it's got a really sharp end and then kind of like a dull end. And I just use this for like writing or like carving sigils and symbols and stuff into the side of my candles. You can use a screwdriver. I've done that plenty of times before. You do not need to use the same exact thing that I am doing. However, whatever you use, please be careful. Don't hurt yourself, because things can be sharp even if they are dull. For example, this. It is sharp, but it is dull. Take with that what you will. But like I said, I just take it, I go into the wax, and I just start drawing and writing and whatever all the way down the candle. And I will set it in my bowl like this. And I just let it burn all the way to the bottom so that all of that is just released into the atmosphere. Now, I do tend to be careful because, like I said, I usually have a bunch of stuff. So the candle's right here in the center. I usually have a bunch of stuff surrounding it right here just to kind of like amplify. You want to be careful because if you let your candle burn all the way, you don't want the things in your bowl to catch fire. Generally, people use like a fire safe bowl. This is porcelain. It's going to be fire safe. But you don't want a giant blaze in the bowl. So please, be careful and always keep an eye on your candles. I have been guilty of not doing that. And one time, one of my candles fell over. Now, thankfully, it put itself out. But I had wax everywhere, and that could have been a very, very, very bad circumstance. So please, always keep an eye. It doesn't matter if they're in glass or not. Just as a safe precaution, always keep an eye on your candles. Okay. So what are we going to do right now? Let's crush some stuff. Let's do it. Let me move you a little bit right here. And then we're going to go right there. All right. You cannot see very well. That's fine. We live in technical difficulty land. So we're going to do that. So right now, I'm going to leave... Wait, I'm actually going to take some of this and put it in here. So I have a mortar and pestle right here. And I'm going to take some stuff and we're going to crush it all together. These eggshells are already crushed. I crushed them before, but I've got some big chunks in here, so I'm going to add it to the little pile. And again, this is for protection and new beginnings. And now we get to the hard part. Yes, I have tried to crush these before. It was difficult. But I'm going to take like a little pinchful of coffee beans. You don't need a lot, especially because of how fragrant these are. Let me tell you something, though. These are good as hell. I eat this as candy. I'm not gonna lie. I just eat the straight bean. This is good as hell. Not sponsored. Okay. So I'm probably not going to get this crushed up very fine because it's going to take a lot of woman power. A lot of elbow grease. And the coffee beans are really hard to grind in general, just to be honest. But I just want to crack them, not only for the aroma, but to just go ahead and get like their potential out there, you know? I hope that what I'm saying makes sense. I've never like recorded what I do before, so this is very new for me. And I know that a lot of people have a whole stickler about, like, what they record and what they don't record, what they show, what they don't show, and that's well good, fine, and dandy. But we're gonna try it my way, at least for today. So I've got this crushed up pretty good. The beans are kind of cracked. We've got that. I'm just gonna leave it in here for right now because I'm going to, like I said, I'll sprinkle it. Now, here's where things can get a little bit crazy. Let's get a little crazy. Like Bob Ross painting trees. So, what I would do is I would take my candle and my little utensil and I would carve / write all into the candle. Then, on a flat surface and with a safe oil, a safe burning oil, like olive oil or something, and you want very little amount, but I would take that and you can roll it, or like put it in your hands and like roll it in the oil. Then what you can do is, like, say if you have the crushed things that I was talking about, again, you want to be careful because of fires, but you can take like crushed herbs and stuff and lightly roll it in that so it's covered. That is what we call dressing a candle. And then you can take that, put it in your little dish, and burn it. Be fine. Again, always keep your eye on it. I'm reiterating this because I have been there. I have done the mistakes. Do not set your house on fire. That is not what we are trying to do. I just want you to be safe. So, I also have another section of what I want to do, but I will have to talk to my brother real quick so that he doesn't come flying in here. So give me a second. Do not come in here. I'm filming. Okay, like I was saying, since we have the new moon in Taurus, I have this book called the Astroluna Journal. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about it. It looks like this. I've done this before on my channel where I was like, come journal with me. So what are we going to do today? So the new moon in Taurus is about a beginning, like it's the start of a cycle around money and worth. Because Taurus is centered around materialness, but they're also a very stable sign, so you want to know your own worth. It is time of reviewing your finances and planning any change for the future ahead. It is also a time to reflect on your inner values and priorities and consider whether they are aligned with your actions. You can use this new moon's energy to make your environment safe, serene, and beautiful place to relax. You can also use this cycle to get in touch with your body and your senses through mindful eating, listening to the sounds of nature, going for a walk, and experiencing the wind on your skin, and feeding your eyes with new landscapes. It is hard to read in the dark, but I'm not turning the light on. So, it has a page, like a section right here on the page where it's like your affirmations. What do you want to affirm? And it gives an example. But I'm going to I'm going to read to you what I wrote so that you can get an idea of what you might want to do for this upcoming, tonight. But I'm going to upload this tonight. But in the future, for reference of what you may want to do. Or, honestly, I give the new moon about 3 days. 2 days, really, but 3 days max. Because it's a slow progress to when you get to the waxing crescent. So, I wrote, I connect with my senses and find security in my body, wealth, and practice. That is the affirmation that I am going for this cycle with the moon. Alright, well, I'm going to end the video here. Not really. This is the end of me talking about the spell. I don't know if any of this made sense, but this is my first time. I'm a little scatterbrained. It's okay. But I would like to end this truly on a card pull. So I'm going to use my Oracle of Delphi deck. I got this for Christmas last year, and it was really awesome because I didn't think that my friend was going to get it for me. And then she surprised me, so I loved it. All that is to say, I'm not a very good shuffler, so don't worry about it. But what do the spirits have to say for us tonight in this energy? Okay, we've got 2 cards. All right. I'm going to turn around. Varian's on the floor. He's my dog. Which do you choose, Boo-Boo? You choose that one? You choose the one on the right? Okay, what do we have on the right? We have the Messenger card. Proclaim, guide, announce, and counsel. This is what the card looks like. I don't know how influencers do this. So, I usually take this card and I set it at the front of my altar to kind of help center that energy around it. But let's read what that card is about. This is number 21, Messenger. It would have been funny if we got card number 22 since I'm 22. All right. Spirit Messenger, you are a radiant beam of intuitive light and insight. It is your mission to uplift hearts here on earth at this time. Truth seekers are searching for your wise counsel, so leap into your light of love and spread your wings and fly. Let's see. I don't want to read the whole thing. I'll give you the TLDR. No, I don't know the cards by heart. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. So this is about you stepping into your power. That's funny that we're doing this when I am feeling weird about recording this video. But it's about stepping into your power and finding your light and using that in order to help and guide others. Which, again, is weird because of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But that's okay. Also, do you like my dragon statue? I got this from Earthbound. It's from my birthday, if you saw that video. The real one's no, I'm kidding. I just been using it to guard my little oracle deck. Okay, I'm gonna go in this now so that I can do my working, and then I'm gonna go and take a bath. That's another thing. Baths are perfect for this time, especially like after you've done a spell or before you've done a spell, so that you can sit there in that energy and just steep in it, in your little stew. Don't say that, that's weird. I'm gonna go. Bye. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.